farm friends. It's been a hot minute since we've had a video, so let's show you what we've been up to. Let's do a window. So Dan and I chose Pella Windows. Pella is a company out of Iowa in the United States. It's very important to us to buy products that are US made. It is verified for our region, which is the north of Maine. It's Energy Star, energy efficient, and we were able to purchase 10 all at once because we saved over the span of the entire winter last year in order to do that. Mr. Daniel surprised me and did almost all of them by the time that I got home from California. And if you are wondering what my trip in California was like, here's a few pics. of the things that happens when you're building is you begin to build and you sort of start to rethink and you sort of start to replan. When we initially started building, we thought that the living room and our bedroom would be on one side and the kitchen and the bathroom would be on the other. And as Dan and I discussed it and as we talked about it, that actually shifted to the bathroom and the bedroom being on one side and the living room and the kitchen being on the other, because I really wanted the open feel concept. And so because of those discussions, things changed. While Dan was putting in the windows while I was gone to California, he realized that these two windows could actually cause a problem. And the problem is that wall right there. So in the corner of this wall is our stove. That's gonna be our wood stove. You can have a window within 3 feet of a wood stove, and there's some code stuff that you have to follow, and it didn't break any of those codes. But one of the things that Dan was worried about is the soot and the dirt from the stove getting into the windows. So it's just not an ideal place to have two windows, which is what we are actually set for there. So unfortunately, what that means is that Dan is gonna have to reframe this wall, and he's gonna take out the two windows and put in one window right in the middle there. That way it will look good on the outside and it will look good on the inside. That means that we have an extra window, which is totally okay, because Dan really did need another window in the garage, and so he's gonna put one more down there and give him 3 windows for the daylights. When he works down there, he'll have all kinds of natural light. So that is something that we've kind of learned along the way. It's okay to change our minds and to maybe rethink, and that's something that we've been doing quite a bit because it's starting to get a little bit real now. We're putting in windows and we're talking about siding and we're talking about the ceiling, and so things are starting to move. The good news is, folks, that the wood prices are on the decline, so that means that we're gonna be able to do a little bit more next year. We'll probably be able to catch up to what we thought we were gonna be able to do this year. And of course, there's our beautiful view. I can't wait till we do this and there's a door here. That's just gonna be awesome. A door and a deck. It's 82 degrees outside today, and it's very cool up here. We have all of the windows that we have installed open, and we're gonna be going downstairs into the garage soon because Dan needs to fix my coffee table. So I don't normally impulse buy, but Dan and I had to buy a couch a few months ago, and so we went to our local furniture store and we kind of looked around and we found a couch that we liked, and it was inexpensive, and so we picked that up. But I ran across this coffee table that I fell right in love with. I just love the look of it, and it was really cool because it has storage. And what we learned very quickly was that the coffee table was not sturdy at all. So I'm gonna show you what that means. So the coffee table had the tendency for its legs to do that.
That's not the real problem. The real problem is right here.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. So this is why we try to only buy made in America things. But this is very flimsy, very, very flimsy. The dog would hit it wrong, and this is what would happen. And you need to understand too that we've already had the table fixed once by a welder to try to fix the problem, but it just didn't fix. So our solution is to fix the legs so that they're not going to break every time Blue runs around the living room. And Dan's gonna just use some of the spare wood that we've had from the project to fix the coffee table for me so that I can have the coffee table back for morning coffee. this is why I so love this coffee table. Look at this. See that storage? So nice. So it won't break again. Well, farm friends, we're wrapping up another weekend here at Farm in the Woods. This was my first weekend back since I came back from California. It was wonderful to be back on the farm and back where it smells amazing, and there's always this wonderful sound of birds and bees, and it's just really a nice it's a nice place to just rest, even though we don't do much resting while we're here. So I'm gonna give you a quick panorama of the view inside right now, because you're gonna get to see all of the new windows installed. There's the staircase. This is gonna be the bedroom. There's the windows. That's gonna be the bathroom. This is going to be sort of our deck area. There's our kitchen, and we're panning around to our living room. And then of course we already had the discussion about these two windows. These two windows will eventually become one window in the center, probably next weekend. So in this spot, I'm gonna give you pictures of the front and the two sides so that you can see what it looks like from the outside, which by the way is really pretty. Just remember that we haven't finished the outside just yet. We still have to do a little bit of taping. There's gotta be some tie-back done, and we know all of that. One of Dan's big purchases over the last couple of weeks was a 40-foot ladder. So we'll be able to actually get up and do the things that we need to do up high. So what we have left for this year is to finish the sewer, to finish these two windows, get that into one, to put in the one more window down in the garage, and to do the soffits, so to button up the outside of the building. So this year when we leave, it's just gonna be the French door and the garage door that we're gonna have to button up and make sure that they're safe from the elements. So again, we're at the end of our weekend, friends. Do me a favor, do us a favor, like this video, subscribe to our channel, come along with us on our adventure. We'd love to get more of you in our little room. Exciting things are on the horizon. We promise to keep you updated all the way. Look for some product reviews over the next couple of weeks now that I'm home and I've got some time to edit videos. I missed you greatly. I'm so glad to be home. You come see us soon at Farm in the Woods.